Hi guys, today's video is going to be a bit of a mix. I'm going to show you some things that I have recently picked from New Look. They were sent to me, but I chose them to add to my autumn-winter wardrobe as a bit of an update. And I also want to talk to you about the Project 333 that I've been doing since August, which I've mentioned in passing, but basically it's about living with less items in your wardrobe. So originally this video was going to be very different. The idea that I had back in August when I packed all of my things away in vacuum pack bags was I was going to show you what I was left with, what items that I chose. The idea is that you choose 33 items, and that includes everything that would be interchangeable in your wardrobe. This does not include pajamas, it does not include sportswear as long as you are using them for sportswear. If you live in like athleisure wear, that has to be included. And it doesn't include underwear, but it does include day-to-day clothing, shoes, accessories, handbags, everything has to fit within those 33 items. Now that seems like a really limited number. It feels very limiting initially. And then you start to pull things out and it's not that few things. It's actually really, really easy to do. And I started doing this back in August when the lockdown was lifting. We were actually going out and doing things. And I tried to choose things and be mindful that as I was going to be sharing this, there would be people that would have to go out to work every day. So it wasn't just for me. I was trying to choose a wardrobe full of things that would kind of fit for every eventuality. I even put in some like dresses to go out and stuff in there. Anything you've seen me wear on Instagram or in vlogs or anything, which has been fairly limited, but anything was included in those 33 items. So I'm just going to kind of run through it, and then I'm going to show you the stuff that New Look kindly sent to me that I chose to update for winter, because obviously I did this in August when it was much warmer. So I'm not going to go through the specific items, but just like listing 3 pairs of jeans, 2 pairs of leather leggings, and I'm going to show you these leather leggings because it's 2 pairs of the exact same leather leggings. We'll get to that. 2 sweatpants, 1 grey leggings, 4, I put grey leggings so I know. I've got 1 pair of leggings. 1 pair of leggings that are in my drawer are pink. And I haven't worn them at all, and I didn't intend on wearing them as clothes, but I thought if I want to wear something different to exercise in, which I haven't done at all, then that's what they were for, and they didn't count, but I didn't wear them. So 1 pair of grey leggings, which I occasionally did wear with my sweatshirts, 4 t-shirts, 2 dresses, and they were like dresses that I could go out in. 1 skirt, which I only wore 2 or 3 times, I think, but it was like a satin skirt. I actually did wear it in the daytime as well. 1 shirt, which I did wear once. 2 fancier tops, 2 cardigans, trainers, 1 pair, heels, 1 pair, 1 coat, 1 leather jacket, and 2 handbags. And then I've got my rings, I've classed as 1, even though they're on 2 hands. My bracelet and my necklace. And that should add up to 33. So effectively, I lived with 30 items of clothing. And I gotta tell you, some of those items of clothing never even came out of the wardrobe. The thing that I've kind of taken away from this most of all was that it was so much easier to get dressed in the morning. I wasn't faced with an entire wardrobe full of things. I'm also way more on top of my washing and ironing. I don't iron anything but washing. And it's just completely simplified. Like I'm never doing my washing and thinking, oh my God, this is so much, because even if I had to wash my entire closet full of clothes, it's still only 33 items. So my original plan was I was going to show you all of the items that I'd chosen, and then throughout the months, because you're supposed to do this for 3 months, so it's 33 items for 3 months, and that's what the 333 in the project stands for. I just realised quite early on I wasn't going to be able to do that. I wasn't taking any pictures, I wasn't taking any video, and I wasn't prepared to get changed a million times for the sake of 1 video. I didn't think that it was valuable enough for you guys. So I thought instead, because this is the first time I'm doing this, I'm going to just talk you through what I found value in, what I thought was really good about doing this as an exercise, whether or not I'm going to do it again, what I would do differently, as well as showing you some other things that I'm swapping in. Now, because we have got a bit of a weird situation housing-wise right now, I've left all of the things, they're all in the garage, hopefully not getting mouldy. I have thought about that and I'm not sure if they should come into the house. But I've left all of my clothing in vacuum pack bags as I'm saying this, I'm thinking all of this needs to come into the house immediately. In vacuum pack bags, in the garage. And initially, part of the reason that I did that was because I thought we were going to move. And then we didn't move. And then I found out that, well, we decided that we were going to stay here. Mum and Dad were going to move. And now, knowing this, I'm thinking I don't want to bring these clothes back into the house because I can expand into the other wardrobes because we'll have more hanging space. So now I'm at a bit of a crossroads as to whether or not I want to get that stuff out, whether or not I want to turn over my winter wardrobe like I usually would. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm now having a mini crisis in my mind about the things that might have got into the bags in the garage. Should I go and get them right now? So this also means Christmas stuff. So all my Christmas jumpers and things are in there. I really don't know what I'm going to do, but for now, I am swapping out like a couple of the t-shirts and leggings and stuff, things that were thinner that I don't think I'm going to wear because the weather is a bit cooler, and swapping some things in. Now I chose these things before we went into the most recent lockdown, and it's kind of indicative of that because some of this stuff is kind of more to go out, to wear, whatever. So I chose 5 items. One of them was just like, I had to have this. They're amazing. The most beautiful trousers ever. You know I'm a fan of not ironing. Well, these are very, very thin, kind of crepey trousers. Also, I'm sitting like Andy Pandy right now. You can't tell, but I'm sitting and my legs are like this. I do not have good joints and my knees do not enjoy being like crossed-legged for too long. So this came out of the bag like this. I could like scrunch these up in a pile and then I would be able to pick them up and they would look perfectly ironed. This is my favourite thing about these trousers. Beyond that, very 70s glam. They're high waist. I kind of feel like I float around in them and I love them. And to go with these trousers, because the 333 is all about like capsule dressing and what will go with it and what won't go with it, choosing, what's the word I'm looking for, like colour palettes so that you know things will go together. I love a camel. Camels, blacks, neutrals, greys. I also got these. Now I thought that this was going to be, it did say pink, but when I looked at it online, it looked more like a beige. But, you know, it's fine. I still like this colour. I got these two. This one I've worn already. This one I haven't. I also thought they were going to be a bit tighter fitting. So I think I would probably wear like a black, just because I don't want anyone, like my midriff is not really for showing off. So I would probably put on like a tight vest top underneath, just so that I would feel totally comfortable. But I also, they're petite. Did I get both of them in petite? Yeah, I did, because I am short-bodied. They are cropped, but I didn't want them to be, I wanted them to like just hit where the trousers come up to. Because if I get something, this is kind of boxy-ish, if I get something that's boxy, because I'm short in the body and my waist is not the slimmest part of me, it makes me look very kind of square. So I wanted something that would kind of like just show that slimmer area where the trousers hit, and then, you know, you'll see when I show you. You'll see when I try them on, and then these. So I realised I got my first pair of sweatpants this year. I know. Where was I? But I did get my first pair of sweatpants this year, and I lived in them. And so I thought, I'm going to need a sweatpant cord. These are amazing. I've worn them a million times already. So many people have asked me, where are your tie-dye clothes from? And it was New Look. So I've got this, and I've got the bottoms. You've seen me in these. You have seen me in these, I guarantee. On Instagram, or on a vlog, or even in a regular, I would wear this. This is just like, I mean, you could wear the whole thing out. That's not my vibe, but you could. But I would wear this with jeans, totally, 100%. And they've got several different colours. And my mum, every time I go through their living area, is like, I'm going to need whatever that is, because it's amazing. And I agree. So the idea was to find things that would fit in with the colour scheme of the things that I've already chosen within my 33 items. And then when it comes to like loungewear, I can be a bit more fun. So like I have some purple jogging bottoms now. So now I have 3 pairs of jogging bottoms. I'm going to swap out those fancier tops for these ones. And I'm probably going to swap out the skirt that I had for the flouncy. Although to be fair, I could just swap out one of the pairs of leggings, the leather leggings, which I'm going to talk about now. We'll see, we'll see. Let me know how you would like, as I was kind of coming to this content because I was supposed to post this video in August. It's been a while. And I just kept thinking, I don't really know how I want to talk about it. I don't know if I want to show you outfits, which is just kind of like really just talking about capsule dressing, which I don't think you need another person to tell you how that works. You know, you wear things together with different things and it's like a puzzle. But I just wanted to talk specifically about this idea. There's loads of videos about it online. But I've just found it so amazing. Like for my dressing, especially for right now, it's easiest possible time you could do it is right now because you're not going out as often. But I think I could do this really easily, even if I was going out to work every day, going out at the weekend. I'm not someone who's like going out on a regular basis and I need a million different outfits. If I've got a couple of nice dresses, that's gonna serve me because I'm probably gonna go out a maximum of 2 times in a month, probably not even that. And I could just wear those dresses. It's not an issue. So the leather trousers I want to talk about, I spoke about these last year and these were also from New Look and they were also sent to me, but I also bought a spare pair because they are so amazing. And a couple of people asked me if they were still available this year and they are. They are super stretchy. They are thick. They've got a fleecy lining. I wore these without thermals in New York in the dead of winter and it was warm AF. And the thing of them being thick, I've had ladies of all shapes and sizes message me, send me pictures from the changing room last year, back when we could do that, and show me how amazing they look. They come in all different sizes. I sized it down, so I would recommend that you do that too. Don't be nervous of them because they are shaping and just smoothing and awesome. Just cannot tell enough people about these. So the reason that I put these in there was because I already had leggings, I already had sweatpants. I had all of the things that basically I would wear with those and these would elevate the outfit. So if I was to wear a sweatshirt with those and trainers, I feel like I'm comfortable going out to the shop in that. That feels like an outfit as opposed to regular leggings. This feels like, well, it's an intentional look. Do you know what I mean? I really, really love those. They are some of my absolute favorite things that I own. And I was considering getting the khaki ones this year. But I think when you do go through your wardrobe, this is part of what made it so much easier for me because I'm not a fashion blogger. I'm not someone who's really super into wearing different things all of the time. It was quite easy for me to pull out the things that I was wearing really, really regularly. And I did, once upon a time, write a book about style. It's not what you would imagine a book about style would be. It's not about telling you how to wear things. It's not fashion advice in any way, shape or form. It's about learning how to style your life right now. It's called lifestyling. This is not a plug, I just thought I should mention because the premise is very similar to what I talk about in the book. So thinking really about your life right now, it's never been more relevant because of the current situation. But thinking of your life right now, it's different than it was a year ago. It's different than it was 5 years ago, 10 years ago. It's different than it will be in 5 years. How you dress needs to suit your life right now. And more than ever right now, how we dress and our wardrobes need to reflect our current lives. And the fact that, I mean, we don't know when our lives will be what they were before. We don't know if they ever will. So rather than trying to every single day look through your wardrobe of stuff and being like, oh, when will I wear this again? Why don't you just edit it down? You don't need to throw anything away. Vacuum pack that stuff up. Maybe don't put it in the garage. I'm really freaking out about that. But put it all away. Put it somewhere else, and then you're just faced with the clothing that you actually want to wear, that goes together, that mixes and matches, and that you are comfortable in right now. Styling the phase of life that you are currently in, I cannot tell you enough times that in itself is a revelation. But especially really honing it down to these 33 items, it's just been so much easier. I barely think of it. Like if for example, we weren't in lockdown and my friend said, do you want to go for dinner? I wouldn't be like, ooh, well, what am I going to wear? I've only got so many choices. It's very freeing. So if you've got any questions at all about this, let me know. I know this was like very haphazard, but I kind of felt like I just needed to get the first video out there talking about it and explaining kind of the premise because I really do want to talk more about it because I think I'm going to be doing it long term. But I realized it was like a block. It was an overwhelming thing in my mind. I can't get to it. I don't know how to begin this thing. And I've already waited 3 months to do it, so here we are. Let me know how you would like this to be formatted in the future. Maybe I will finally get around to taking pictures of all of the different outfits that I make with the 33 items. That would be the ideal. but we'll see. And hopefully this has been useful and interesting, and I would encourage you to watch some other videos about the Project 333 because this wasn't great, and I think you could probably learn something more from someone else.